guys, welcome back to my channel. I am Tatum. It's nice to be here with you all again. Today I just want to share with you guys how I maintain my motivation for recovery. And I have a lot of people ask me that question, and so I just thought that I would make a whole video explaining it to you guys so you know my answers. I'm not gonna lie, I'm also making this video because I feel like I could use some of my own motivation that I've been able to tap into in the past as well. I'm struggling a bit, just a little bit, because I don't know, a few days ago, I got an email from my doctor's office. They took my blood and they sent me a link to look at my blood work. And I clicked on the link, and before it showed me anything, it showed me what I've weighed every single time I have gone to the doctors in the whole 5 years that I've gone. And if you've watched my other videos, or I guess my more recent videos, you would know that I always close my eyes whenever I go to the doctors because that number just gets to me too much and takes way too much power inside of my mind, way more than it should. And so I just don't like to know what it is because it really doesn't serve a purpose. The only purpose that it serves is making me feel bad about myself. So I don't like to look at that. I don't. And I feel like it's really, really helpful for me to avoid that, for me to close my eyes and to not see it. But now I know what I've weighed every single time I've gone, and so it's just been really triggering for me and really difficult for me to deal with. But I just thought that it would be important to share with you guys my ulterior motive, I guess, for making this video, because I don't know, I just want to be honest, and I feel like these videos are the most beneficial to you guys when I'm honest. So the first thing that I can think of that motivates me is that back in treatment, the last time that I went to treatment, I got diagnosed with osteopenia. And if you don't know what that is, it's essentially just pre-osteoporosis, and a 20-year-old should not have it. I developed it because of my eating disorder. And because I am 20, there's a small chance that I can reverse it. But hearing that I got diagnosed with something that I can't really change for the most part really just put things into perspective for me. It kind of caused a shift in my brain and made me realize the reality and the gravity of what I had actually been doing to myself all that time. That is a really scary thing to me, knowing that I have something going on medically that I most likely am not going to be able to change. So I don't want to erase the possibility of me reversing it at all. That's just a really scary thought. I don't want to trip and then end up in the hospital. You know, that sounds relatively awful. So that motivates me a lot. I don't want that to be my life. I think the second thing that motivates me a lot is realizing how much my life has changed after treatment. Going to treatment both times really just made me not want to go back to the place that I was in and back to treatment at all, because they were both different kinds of hell. The treatment side of hell was definitely helpful, but I do not wish to ever have to go back there again. And so I want to stay in recovery for that purpose. I really don't want to end up there. And most importantly, I don't want to end up in the state of mind that I was in before. Oh my gosh, it just sounds like a nightmare to be back there. There's so much that I've missed out on over the years. I have been so focused on food and weight and numbers and so many other things eating disorder related for so long that I've never really let myself live in the moment. And I can do that now, and I love it. I was never able to focus on the things that really mattered. I was so miserable. I felt like absolute shit all the time and was just constantly hating myself, everything about myself. And now I can actually say that I love myself, which is something that I never thought I would be able to say or feel, but I do. And I really don't want to lose that. People's opinions don't affect me as easily, and I'm kind to myself. I recognize my strengths. I set boundaries and respect the boundaries that I set just as much as I expect other people to respect them. I can trust my own opinions and not wear makeup like 80% of the time and be completely fine with that. I used to look at all of these other people's lives and just wish that I could be them. not even like wished that I had their lives, but that I could actually be them. Now I wouldn't want to be anybody else. I love just being myself. Another thing that really motivates me is my relationships. They're completely different. My relationships with my parents are better than they ever have been in my life. And I'm not saying that me or my eating disorder are the reason that those relationships were bad, because that definitely was not the cause. But just that going to treatment really caused things to change in some amazing ways. When I relapsed, I isolated myself again, like you usually do when you have an eating disorder, and pushed out most of the people in my life that were and are super important to me. Being able to be close to those people and be around them whenever I want to, rather than when my eating disorder wants me to be, is amazing. And I would hate to go back to a mental state where I'm being so controlled by myself like that again. It's a really weird thought to think that like you don't have control over yourself, but like part of you does, but I don't know. It's too mind-boggling. I don't like to think about it for too long, or it makes me go crazy. I think that the loneliness was the hardest part of everything, and I really don't want to be lonely like that again. I mean, I don't know who does. I don't know. I think it's good to hear myself say that. Just to hear myself say these words, I think it helps a lot more than just thinking them. Another thing is that I just love not caring. Being able to eat what I want, when I want, whatever it is. Not asking everyone to approve all of my videos before I post them. Not asking them to approve all of my Instagram photos before I post them. And not caring if I don't do or say the exact right thing all the time. I love just being able to be a person and not expect perfection from myself constantly. And I think the last thing that I can think of is just being able to focus. And I don't just mean being able to focus on day-to-day activities and not being stuck in my head, but also being able to focus on the things that I love about my life, my music, my YouTube channel, a thousand other things. I can't focus on that stuff at all when I'm filtering in and out of treatment constantly. It makes it impossible. And I really just want to be able to work on my future, and I can't do that if I'm struggling a ton, you know? So those are the reasons that I am so passionate about recovery, and the reasons that I continue to pursue it day to day. Anyways, I hope that this video helped you to have some motivation to either begin your recovery journey or to maintain the one that you're already on. And I think that it definitely helped me a lot too. So thank you guys for that, for giving me a platform to do that and to kind of heal my mind a little bit. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for all of your support on my channel. You guys are really awesome, and I'm really happy that I have all of you guys, because your comments are just amazing. Your support is amazing, and it means the world to me. And I hope to see you guys all super soon. Thank you for watching my video, and I am outie. Bye.
Feel